Town. Then we go to the next question. Proceed.
I want to take this opportunity to thank you for giving me the chance. First and foremost, I think you've done the capitation. Minister, you, I think, about a year now old in the ministry. I just want to draw your attention to the fact that the ministry came up with this program of TVET. And from what I'm seeing, you've actually been giving out money. We are expecting that this can be done to be able to help our youth to be able to get jobs, what have you. I'm stuck up in my constituency. TVET has not been given the funds from their ministry. I contributed my bit from NGCDF, and up to now, I think there's a problem in the ministry. Lastly, very important, can you, as a ministry, give directives to TSC so that, Mr. Speaker, we have youths that finished school and graduated almost from 2011 up to now. Why don't you give directive to the TSC to employ the youth that actually graduated much earlier?
Fair enough.
And then now there's nothing.
You have asked your question. Madenge? Yours is a point of order. Relax.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, I've heard the minister say that they've not had funds for infrastructure, but this year they got some money. Mr. Speaker, there's a program that the ministry is running known as Expansion of Infrastructure at the Secondary School Education Equity and Quality Improvement Program. Mr. Speaker, I'd like to know the criteria that the ministry has used in identifying and actually not identifying, in excluding the schools and the constituencies that have not benefited. Mr. Speaker, for example, in Nyeri, despite Nyeri town constituency having day schools in what were the former colonial villages, which are pockets of poverty, and also in the slums of Nyeri town, none of the schools, the day schools in Nyeri town, have been included in this program. I think this is causing disparity. One more question, Mr. Speaker, on the issues of teachers' salaries and promotions. Mr. Speaker, the ministry, using TSC, did some regrading of job groups. And unlike what we have seen in the past, some job groups were merged, unlike the norm, which has resulted in the stagnation of teachers under job group C1, C2, or C2, C3. Why is the ministry having two grading schemes for salaries for teachers? The grading schemes for personnel employed by TSC is different than the one for teachers working in schools.
Yes. Why didn't you file that question so that the minister can come prepared for this question? Honorable members, I think we better be very serious with our business here. That's why you're called order. Yes, are you on a point of order? The Honorable, yes, you're on a point of order. What's your point of order?
Speaker, yesterday when we were in the House, and I think it's Honorable Ndonya who raised the issue, and there was a suggestion that when the CS comes here, we offer these suggestions to him so that when he goes back to the office, he can look at it and consider.
So what's your suggestion?
That instead of these protracted tussles between the students and the principals, why can Kenya National Examination Council send the result slip directly to the students? Just like e-citizen, birth certificate, you don't have to go through a place where you were born to get a birth certificate, so that even if your mother left a bill there, the certificate is held. Why can't he consider by next year they send straight? Thank you.
I think this question, Raso, you're the last one, and then we'll go to the next question. Yes, what is your...
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker. Honorable Speaker, in his response to the question by Honorable Mother, the CS talked about the problem of having teachers' shortages. I want to put to the Minister, why has it taken almost 8 months for you to approve Marsabit Teachers Training College, when actually you will be able to train more teachers
Senior,
and try to fill in the gaps? Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honorable Russell, seasoned civil servant who rose to the ranks and became a senior military officer. Why didn't you ask that question? This guy would have, the minister would have come, the CS would have come prepared with a comprehensive answer for you. And that's why we call this riders. Actually, we're trying to mask the issue of saying joy riders. You know what I mean? So let's be serious with our business. And let members of parliament file questions that are specific and let the minister come ready to answer that. Honorable Mwenje, in appreciation of the times I served in this parliament with your dad, I'm going to allow you, although you came very late. Please give him so he asks the question, the last question, and then the minister.
Thank you very much, Honorable Speaker, for even that honor. My question will be just very simple and straightforward, Honorable Speaker. The Cabinet Secretary had requested him to deploy education officers to the new sub-counties, especially in Nairobi, and I even wrote a letter to him. I'd hope he can give me a response on the status of deploying those new sub-county officers within Nairobi County. Thank you, Honorable Speaker.
Honorable Minister, you can answer that, but do not feel, or rather, don't take it obligated to answer a question that essentially was not part of the original question. If you can answer it, it's your pleasure. If not, then we'll always give another date or another time.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. The Marsabit Teachers Training College, I'll find out why it took long, but the shortage is not because of lack of teachers. It's because of lack of resources. That is, we have to have a budget before we employ the teachers, because you can't employ them